Good morning, let's begin our practice today. Coming to our steady, soft, seated posture. First, bringing our focus to just settling in physically. So, this kind of place for ankles, knees, toes, hips. You want to shrug your shoulders up and back a little bit. Just get into a nice, comfortable position. Bringing the hands into Jnana Mudra. Eyes closed, soft breath. As we bring our awareness into our breath, you may feel, experience, or just imagine that heaviness through the tailbone and the lower abdomen as you begin your breath. And then the continued lightness as you're filling up the rest of the lungs. And as you exhale, you still want to feel that expansion up and out, even as you are exhaling. So if you don't experience it at first, just imagine. It'll happen. In this beginning breath and normal breath, we do bring a little bit of focus to the exhalation in terms of bringing the navel in. Doesn't have to be a big effort, but you do want to think that I'm expanding the belly, I'm gently bringing it in. Let's stay here for 5 more breaths. And then take our last exhale. And then all together, inhale, bringing hands to heart center. Entering the pranava 3 times, taking a breath in. Shanti, Shanti. Then the Guru mantra, remember the Hrim is H-R-I-M, followed by Shri, S-H-R-E-E in English letters. So let's share the Guru mantra 3 times. Taking a breath in. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Hrim Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Exhale, release. Let's come into Kapalabhati breath, 5 minutes. Remember, if you're uncomfortable, you stop, you come back to normal breath, and then join us again. play with the rhythm while you're doing it. It's really fun. Go fast, go slow, and just see if you experience that rebound of the diaphragm. It's a passive inhale, and it's nice to experience. All right, you're in position. I will time this and go ahead and start. And then take a long exhale. And just breathe normally. I'm just gonna change the angle of the camera. You keep going. Nice soft deep breaths. Maybe you're experiencing the the deeper breath that you have now. Take a breath. Exhale, open the eyes. I want to reintroduce the bandhas. It's something that we did many years ago. And it's a really great practice, especially after you've done Kapalbhati breath, where everything is a little more relaxed in the body. So remember, in yoga, we have three bandhas or locks. We talk about them physically, but they're actually subtle energetic blocks. And they really help us in terms of our physical manifestation of holding asanas and doing our pranayama, but there's also a subtle energetic component that helps circulate the life force, the prana within. So the first one is the Muladhara Bandha. So this is at the perineum. So for women, you can think about Kegels. It's not a Kegel, but that's sort of the area where you are tightening the muscles and thinking about bringing energy up. So you're not letting it escape out. All right. For men, it's your perineum where you kind of go like this. And think about bringing it up. It's the same thing. We can practice this on an exhale. Eventually, we get to the point where we can hold it on inhales and exhales. So what I'd ask you to do is to sit comfortably. Just take a normal inhale. As you exhale, feel that tightening of the Muladhara Bandha. Let it go and inhale and exhale. So we'll just do it for 1 minute, okay? And just get used to it. Go ahead and start. Okay, very good. Second bandha, Uddiyana Bandha, is right here at the navel. Already when we exhale, we bring the navel in. We're contracting the abdominal muscles. So now you contract them the most you can, but then at the end of your contraction, I want you to think about up. So you're bringing the abdominal in, and then you're kind of scooping and pushing everything up at the same time. All right, now remember on the exhale, your diaphragm is already up by the lungs, and all your internal organs are just hanging out here in the abdominal cavity. So what you're doing is giving a really gentle squeeze and massage to them as you bring them in and then a little bit up. So it's best to combine the Muladhara and the Uddiyana, but if you know that's challenging, just concentrate on Uddiyana after your exhale. So I'm going to inhale. I'm going to exhale, 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 and really think about that Uddiyana Bandha, and then release and inhale again. All righty? So go ahead. Go play around with that. Go ahead, do two more. Okay, just relax. I'm just changing my seating position because my joints are a bit stiff today, but you can stay as you are. Okay. Now that we understand that motion, we are going to engage the Muladhara Bandha as we exhale. At the bottom of the exhale, you hold your breath and really, really feel that Uddiyana Bandha. So there's this stillness, there's this maybe only 2 seconds, you don't have to hold it for a long time, where both bandhas are engaged and you're really thinking about bringing the abdomen in and energy up from the Uddiyana Bandha, and you're holding your breath, and there's this wonderful stillness that occurs. All right, now, 2 cautions. 1, if you're uncomfortable in any way, stop the practice. It's really, really powerful. Even if you don't believe in subtle energy, it's happening, it's very powerful. 2, a lot of times when we start a pranayama practice, we feel like we have to urinate and we get a lot more saliva in the mouth. That's perfectly normal. If you get a lot of saliva in the mouth, please wait until you're done to take that swallow and get rid of it. All righty? Okay, get in your position. Normal inhale, exhale Muladhara. As you exhale, hold afterwards, hold the breath with you. Go ahead and start. I'm going to stay here for 2 minutes so you can get a really good practice. Relax, exhale, and relax. This this kind of a practice can be done in Vajrasana, it can be done in a seated position. I know some people, when they first begin to do it, they like to do it in a standing position, leaning over just a little bit. But I was taught from a seated position, so that's why I share that with you. All right, the Jalanda Bandha, it is the neck line. That's where we lift the sternum up and we tilt the chin down. What we do not do is round the neck. All right, so there's no rounding of the neck. It's super subtle. You're sort of tucking the chin in, but the cervical vertebrae is still straight in your back, all right? So in this one, let me think how to do it. The Jalandhar lock, you see it in a few of the asanas, they'll ask you to do it. This is when we do all 3 locks, and we're really expanding, but keeping in the prana, not letting it dissipate out of our bodies. So we engage the Muladhara, the Uddiyana, and then at the end, the chin lock. And this is when you're holding your breath. So I'm going to inhale. As I exhale, I start to engage the Muladhara. At the bottom of the exhale, I'm really deep into my Uddiyana bandha. Everything is lifted up. And then to keep it from dissipating from the top, I do this little chin lock. All right, at the neck. That's the Jalandhar bandha while I'm holding my breath. Then let it go and inhale. But this should all be really easy. If you're straining, hold your breath for a lesser amount of time. All right, go ahead. All three bandhas. Relax, shake it out a little bit. So we won't do it today, but we've done it before. Once you've mastered and you feel at ease with these three bandhas, we do the Agnisada. And that's where you're holding the first two bandhas, and then you move your stomach back and forth and sideways. And you really get this incredible massage to the internal organs, and it's a wonderful physical and subtle energetic practice to experience. All right, from here, let's come into child's pose. Let's lengthen out that back. And hold here. Just settle in. If you can, have your on the chakra, the eyebrows, between the eyebrows resting on the mat or your fists. You just moved around a lot of energy. So let's center it. And from here, inhale up to thunderbolt pose. Rising. Okay, and you Vajrasana, sitting on our heels. This is one of the ideal poses, according to classical Ashtanga yoga, to do your pranayama and your bandha practice. But you don't have it. It's just a good pose to do it. From here, coming into a low squat, bring your hands forward, curl the toes under, and push back into your low squat. Extend the arms, round the back, tuck the chin. So this is different. This is not a Jalandhar bandha, okay? Because we have a nice rounded cervical vertebrae, a nice round back from tailbone to the top of your head. However, this might be a good place to engage the Muladhara bandha. Because you see how open you are with your pelvis and there's pressure going down. This is a nice time to engage the Muladhara bandha so the energy doesn't dissipate. Hold here. for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, hands to heart center, lift the head. Let's start to lengthen the back, widening the knees with your elbows. Hold here with every exhale. Think about that Muladhara Bandha. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming into a nice, easy downward facing dog. Release the hands, slide them forward, and come into downward facing dog. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale, neutral tabletop. Cowling cat. Inhale, looking up. And exhale, bringing it into your cat posture. Remember the sequence? Inhale, lift the head first, drop the chest, drop the belly, lift the sits bone. Exhale, draw in that tailbone, lift up the middle back, upper back, and then go ahead. 4 more on your own. I've got 1 more to finish, then I'll meet you neutral tabletop. Well, all meeting in neutral tabletop. Coming back into your low squat, curl those toe unders under you and push back. Low squat, arms extended, nice curve in the back, chin to chest. Hold here. Inhale, lift head, hands to heart center, widen the knees. Drop the shoulders. Engage the Muladhara Bandha. Hold here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to a standing position as you inhale, stand up, extending the arms up high overhead. Come into that Tadasana position, drop the shoulders, keep the rib cage in, pelvis nicely over your feet. And then coming right back down into our low squat as you exhale. Bring your hands down to your heart, bend the knees, and turn. Let's repeat. Inhale, come up. And exhale, release. It's so cool, you guys. I've got a blue mama right in the tree in front of me right now. Inhale, come up. I think it's a blue mama. Exhale, come down. It's something with a tail that is as long as its body. Inhale up. And exhale down. One more time, inhale up. And exhale. Let's stay here in the low squat. And once more, as you exhale, extend the arms in front of you. Chin to chest and round back. Sorry, side note, it could be a female oral pendulum. Not sure. All right, so we're here. One more time, slide the hands down to the mat, come into a nice downward facing dog. And let's hold. So really think about lengthening the back. Let's stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Looking at your hands, inhale, walk your feet towards. Forward fold, you can ragdoll it. First one of the day, or at least in our practice. Maybe you already did it in the shower. Fold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to come right into a lunge, so bring your hands down to the mat. Right foot, go ahead, inhale, step back. Exhale, right knee down, come into a lunge. We're just opening up some of the major joints before we do that. I always get mixed up with this called pyramid of prayer, which in English pyramid pose with all 3 locks. We can experience that. So just let the hips open for 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl the right toes under. Getting ready to step forward with the right foot to meet the left. Bring your weight to your hands. Inhale, lift that right knee off the mat. Shift the weight a little bit more forward. And step forward to meet the left. Forward fold. Hang out here in your forward fold. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Hands are on the mat for stability. Inhale. Bring the left foot behind you, left knee down, lunge. Hold here. Square off those hip points, allow that left hip to sink a little deeper towards the mat. Hold it here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Curl the left toe under. Inhale, lift the left knee up. Shift the weight a little bit forward and forward with the left foot right into your forward fold. And let's hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice reverse swan dive. Bend the knees, lift the head, lengthen the back. Inhale as you extend the arms out to the side. Inhale again, rise up. And then exhale your arms down. All right, we're making our way back down to a forward fold. Open up the palms at your side. Inhale, arms up. At the top, swan dive down. Coming into your forward fold. So a lot of times in a forward fold, I didn't give the cue today, but you might just do it all by yourself. You do engage the Uddiyana Bandha a little bit, just to get your belly out of the way, so that you can deepen your forward fold. Maybe you're already doing it, or maybe you'll start thinking about it. From here, coming into that pyramid pose, hands are on either side of both feet. We're stepping back with the right foot 2 feet. So step back 2 feet, toes are pointing in the same direction, square the hips. Now here, As you come into your exhale, bringing your head to your knee, you can think about not only lengthening the torso over that left leg, but engaging all three bandhas. Now, to do this so that you're not curving your neck too much, if you need to bend that left knee so that you can get the chin lock at the same time that you're engaging Muladhara and Uddiyana, that's fine. Okay, it doesn't matter if your knee is bent. So we're in position. Take a breath in. As you exhale, take Muladhara, Uddiyana, chin lock, and bring that torso closer to your left leg. Hold the breath for 2 or 3 seconds. Exhale, release. Bend the left knee and gently sink down. All right, we're going to do the same thing now from a standing position coming down into this prayer pose. So usually your hands are over your head or behind your back, but we'll just leave them here for stability since we haven't done this in a while. Hip points are squared off. Take a breath in. And as you exhale, initiate that forward fold. Now, as you're nearing the bottom, you can release your hands to the mat. If you'd like, take another breath in, and as you exhale, engage Muladhara, Uddiyana, chin lock, and lengthen even a little bit more. Hold the breath. 1, 2. Release and breathe. Bend that left knee. Release your hands. And gently walk. Nice. Step forward with the right foot. Coming into a forward fold. Open the palms. Inhale, arms up. As you exhale, swan dive down. Come into your forward fold. Hold here. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release your hands to the mat. Inhale, step your left foot back about 2 feet. Square off the hips. Now remember, if you had some challenges with your balance, step that left foot back and a little bit to the side. Square the hips off. Hands are still on the mat to help us with stability. Take a breath in. As you exhale, Muladhara, Uddiyana, chin lock, and come all the way. Hold for 1, 2, then the front knee, lift the torso up, lift the hands up, oops, and then stand up. Oh, my balance was off on this one. Alrighty, let's go down. Take a breath in. As you exhale, I'm thinking Muladhara, Uddiyana. Exhaling as I come down. Chin lock, take another breath in. Engage the locks, hold the breath. For 1, 2. Release and breathe. Bend that front knee. Lift the torso up, lift the hands up, and then come. It's very challenging. Let's do it again. Take a breath in. As you exhale, Muladhara, Uddiyana. You can do a little bit of chin lock. Sometimes I wait until I'm about halfway down until it feels more comfortable to engage. Then come all the way down, bring your hands to the mat for stability. Take another breath in. Engage the locks. Hold. 1, 2, 3. Bend that front knee. Lift the torso, lift the hands, and come stand up over your thighs. Inhale, step forward with the left foot. We're in Tadasana. As you exhale, let go of the posture. Let's come to our back. Let's do a little spinal twist before we do something else with the bandhas. We're on our back, extend the arms out to the sides. Using that pelvic tilt to float the knees over the hips. Take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel the tilt, float the knees up. And your next exhale, knees float right, you look left. And relax. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back to center, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel that small tilt, and float to center. Exhale, knees left, you look left. And then hold here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. And coming back to center, take a breath in. Exhale, contract, feel the tilt, and come to center. Inhale, knees. Inhale, hands to knees. Exhale, knees to chest, roll from side to side. And let's all come to center in stillness. Bring your hands down to the mat, palms down. Feel your elbows on the mat. We're just going to roll right up to bandhas. Take a breath in. As you exhale, roll up. Come to Dandasana. Relax the shoulders. And release. Okay, this is fun. It's called the Mahabandha. In the Mahabandha, it looks like a regular old Paschimottanasana, which is a forward foot. Except the difference here is that we're not bringing our head down to our shins or our knees. What we're thinking about is having a nice long neck. You're actually looking up, hanging onto your big toes or behind your feet. And in this position, as I exhale, I am engaging the Muladhara and the Uddiyana Bandha. We're not going to hold our breath. We're going to come down as we exhale in our normal exhale, engage Muladhara, engage Uddiyana. Inhale, engage. Inhale, release, exhale, engage. Alrighty? So you're in position like this. We can have our hands on either side of our knees. What you're trying to do is come forward, a nice hinging like this without your, sorry, I can't speak, without bending your neck, okay? Come down wherever you are, grab your feet, your shins, wherever you can, hold and look up. as you engage. Okay, we're ready. Hands on either side of our knees, roll the shoulders up and back. Make sure you can feel your sit bones. Take a breath in. Exhale, come forward into position, wherever that is for you. Take another breath in to relax. As you exhale, start engaging the Muladhara and the Uddiyana. Exhale, exhale, exhale. Looking up. Inhale, relax. Release the bandhas. Inhale again. Exhale, engage Muladhara. Engage Uddiyana. Looking up. And release. Okay, two more on your own on your rhythm of breath. I'm gonna do one more, it feels good. And then when you're done, just relax and come back to the relax the head. So it's a nice practice and a nice sort of custom to get into of engaging that Muladhara Bandha, of engaging the Uddiyana Bandha. And we've already been doing this whenever I ask you to exhale and bring the navel in or release the belly and take deep breaths. We're already kind of doing it. Now we're doing it with a little bit more awareness. All right, let's kind of shake it out. Bring your block underneath your shoulder blades, and let's open up that upper chest, heart chakra. So as you lay back, find that position where it's comfortable, so that you can easily let the head drop back. There's no pain in your lower back or your neck. If there is, move the block, put a pillow underneath your head, bend your knees. There's many different ways to accomplish this pose. Once you're comfortable, you can extend the arms out to the sides, palms up, or even overhead, palms up. And let's hold here. If you're feeling a pinching in the shoulder blades, you might want to move the block down in the direction of your butt. Hold here. We'll stay here for 4. 3. 2. And to safely come out, bring your hands next to your butt, palms down. Feel the elbows on the mat. Lift your head and tuck the chin. And I'll come to a seated position. Let's take that same block or cushion and come into a supported waterfall pose. So you just bring it down to your tailbone, roll back, and ta-da, you're in position. Again, it should be really comfortable. There should be no strain here. Once you feel good, you can bring your arms out to the sides, palms up, or even overhead. And let's hold. Understanding how bandhas work and incorporating them into our practice is really nice, especially as we get into more advanced pranayama. Like when you do an alternate nostril breath, when you start holding your breath at the bottom and at the top of your inhalation and exhalations, um, Practical yoga will say, okay, engage the bandhas as you're holding your breath, and then release them when you take that next inhale. It just helps to solidify that expansion of the prana that you are facilitating through that breath. Let's stay here a little bit longer. Again, pranayama, no matter what technique you're using, is a really powerful too. And like I heard a student say one time, the problem with pranayama is that it really, really works. Meaning that even if you don't realize it, you are moving and expanding a lot of energy throughout your body. And it may have consequences that you're not even aware of, but it's working. So this is why it's nice to do a relaxing pose, like a supported waterfall. That's the English term. It's actually a supported shoulder pose right now. It's nice to do this so that we can let our body come back to homeostasis after all that expansion that we just did. So let's stay here for a little bit longer. As safely come out, remember, bring your hands back down to your prop or next to your hips. Palms down, feel your elbows on the mat. Bend both knees. You can lift your head, looking down your body as you roll out. Right back to the seated position. Okay, I think we have time to experiment with this. We're going to do alternate nostril breath. Now, classically, the ratio is 1 to 4 to 2. So if you inhale for 4, you then hold the breath for 16. Hold the breath for 16 and exhale for 8. 1, 4, 2. But what I would like to do just to begin with is have an inhale for 4, hold the breath for 2, exhale for 4, hold the breath for 2. All right, that way everybody's safe in what we're doing. And let's engage the bandhas after the exhale, not after the inhale, because that's a whole different feeling because you've blown up the lungs and your belly is expanded. So you can't really do the bandhas at the top, but you can do it at the exhale. So I'm going to inhale for 4, hold my breath for 2, exhale for 4, and at the bottom, I'm going to engage all the bandhas, only for 2 seconds, release and inhale again while I'm doing alternate nostril. Alrighty? So, come to position. Remember, we begin with an exhale on the left. So, all together, take an inhale and exhale left, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale left, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 1, 2, exhale right, 4, 3, 2, 1, hold the breath, engage the bandhas, 1, 2, inhale right, 2, 3, 4, hold the breath, 4, 2, sorry, inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, I messed it up, keep going. Finish your cycle. And then lower the right hand. Breathe through both nostrils, sitting quietly. Normal breath, but gently, gently bring the abdomen in on every exhale. If you're feeling a really nice, comfortable stillness, stay here. If you'd like, come into Savasana. I'll take a nice cleansing exhale here. Gently open the eyes, and no matter what position you were in, let's start to move the body. Changing that perspective of inner awareness now to external awareness. Move the body in any way that feels good. So we'll come back over and over again to some of these pranayama practices. Because I really like them, and I think they really deepen your awareness of your yoga practice. By understanding the mechanisms and be able to employ them at will when you want to. All right, so I'll find that comfortable position once more as we end our practice together. Hands are in Jnana Mudra with the thumbs up. And inhale, bring hands to heart center. Let's share the pranava one time. Taking a breath in. Oh. Pisha, pisha, exhale, going down to the teachers within, and gently coming back up. Back into full awareness, ready for the day. Namaste. Thank you for joining. See you tomorrow. Bye.